So this is just a quick one on how to jack up your cruiser motorbike. I think this particular C50 with all the accessories weighs something like 650 pounds, maybe more. And sometimes you need to jack it up to take the wheels off, lubricate the shaft drive, any kind of home maintenance you want to do. Not everyone has the space or the money for a hydraulic jack. So there's a much easier way and cheaper way of jacking it up, and that's with one of these. So the idea is basically that you have this rubberized portion against the underside of the bike, and then you position it either towards the front of the bike or the rear, depending on which side you want to lift up, and then literally just using all the torque in this, pull down like that and it will lift it up. You can only do one wheel at a time, but what you can do is like jack up the back, say if you're removing the wheel, take the wheel off and then put the frame on axle stands and then lower this again, and then you can slide it towards the front and do the same. So I'm going to set up my tripod and I'll show you exactly how easy it is, because I just need the bike level because I'm going to do the final drive fluid, and to do that the bike needs to be level. So let me get the tripod sorted out. So here it is. I'm going to jack the rear wheel up. So if we look under here, this is the rubberized portion, and I like to do it so that I'm obviously going to be torquing this way, so it's going to lurch the bike forward slightly while I'm holding it stable. And I like to do it so that when I drop this back down again, the bike itself is going to shift backwards, and by doing so it guarantees that the side stand isn't going to slide up under it and the bike will fall over. Because obviously the side stand comes out like this, so from dropping the bike and it moves backwards, all it's going to do is kind of lock that in even more of a better position. Hopefully I've explained that so it makes sense, but yeah, by lifting it up this way the bike will shift forward while I'm holding it, so it's safe, and then as I drop it down the bike will go backwards with the kickstand already down, so there's no chance of the ground kind of flicking the kickstand up again. So hopefully that makes sense. It can help to put the bike in gear if you're lifting the front wheel, but because I'm doing the back it's not really going to make a difference. So yeah, let me get my tripod sorted out and I'll show you how easy it is. The jack is in place, so all you need to do is hold the bike level and then push down on this. So that's what I'll do. About level enough. Push down, and there we go. Rock solid. And just to show you how it looks, so there's still weight on the front wheel because I've lifted the back up. Here's the jack. Rubber is touching the frame, so no risk of rust. Back wheel off the ground. Easy as that. If we look around the other side, there we go. It can feel a bit unnerving, but you just have to give it a bit of torque, and just don't be afraid of dropping it. As long as this is down, you'll be fine. So there you go. So when you've done everything you needed to do, whatever maintenance you needed, it's even easier to drop it back down again. So make sure the kickstand is completely extended, like fully down, and then simply slowly lift. There you go. and withdraw the jack. Easy as that. So yeah, I hope this helps. I think I paid about 30 quid for this, coming on nearly 10 years ago. It's worth its weight in gold. It takes up much less space than a hydraulic jack. So yeah, I'd fully recommend this style. And you have no hydraulics to go wrong. There's no servicing required. As long as this joint is all good and not completely corroded, you're good to go. So yeah, simple and effective.